Hey everyone, this is multiplying fractions. So whenever I was showing you how to add and subtract, I told you I wanted you to stack them because that made it easier. However, with multiplying and dividing, you can leave them side by side like I have it on the board behind me. It makes it easier like that with multiplication and division. So this video is just about multiplying. And all you do, folks, is you multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom, and reduce as necessary. So for this problem, I just do 2 times 3, which is 6, and then I do 5 times 4, which is 20, and this needs to be reduced. So I look at my 6 and my 20, and magic number would be 2. How many times will 2 fit into 6? And that is 3 times. How many times will 2 fit into 20? And that is 10 times. And that is how you do that problem right there. Seems pretty quick and easy, but I am going to show you on the calculator again. So remember, ABC button is your best friend. So 2 ABC 5 times 3 ABC 4, and then you hit equals, should be 3/10. All right, let's do another one. I have 4/9 times 3/8. So 4/9 times 3/8. Okay, so multiply across the top. 4 times 3 is 12. Multiply across the bottom. 9 times 8 is 72. This does need to be reduced, and you can use the number 12 as your magic number. So 12 is my magic number. But remember, if you don't get 12 as your magic number, if you get 2, that's fine. You just have to keep going. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to that first video about reducing fractions. So 12 will fit into 12 one time, and 12 will fit into 72 6 times. And that's my answer for that one. I'm going to skip using the calculator on this one. So let's move on to the next one on my list to do. All right, I've got 4 wholes times 3/7. So that would be hard, especially whenever I tell you multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom. Well, every whole number, you can put it over 1. So if you see any like this, which you will, put 4 over 1. That is the same thing as 4 wholes. And then times 3/7. So just rewrite your problem. And then you still multiply across the top. 4 times 3 is 12. And 1 times 7 is 7. And now we have an improper fraction. So how many times will 7 fit into 12? Just 1 time. So 1 whole. And remember, our bottom number remains the same. So 7 went into 12 1 time, and there are 5 left over. So 1 5/7. I'm not going to do this one on the calculator either. I will do one whenever we get to some mixed numbers for time saving issues. If you need me to show you how to do it with a calculator, let me know, okay? So the next one we're going to do is just like this one, except different numbers, of course. I've got 2/3 times 10. And so I have to put that whole number over 1. So I rewrite my problem, 2/3 times 10 over 1. And now I multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom. 2 times 10 is 20. 3 times 1 is 3. Okay, So this is an improper fraction. So we need to say, how many times will 3 fit into 20? Well, I know that 6 times 3 is 18, and I can't go any further. So 6 wholes, 2 left over, with the bottom number staying the same. So 6 2/3 for this one. All right, I've got 2 more. And on the very last one, the very last one, I'll show you the calculator use with it. So I've got 1 1/2 times 1/4. Okay, mixed number. And if you remember, I've got to change it into an improper fraction. If you don't remember how to do that, again, refer back to that video where I talked about reducing mixed numbers and improper fractions. But how we do it is we go counterclockwise, and I multiply here and add here. So I do 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So I change that into 3, and my bottom number stays the same. And then I just times 1/4. Same rules, multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 4 is 8. This one does not have to be reduced. So there's our answer. It's 3/8. All right, last one. And in this one, both of them are mixed numbers, so we have to change both of them. And we've got an improper fraction and reducing in store for us with this one. So 2 1/3 times 1 1/5. 2 1/3 times 1 1/5. Okay, so remember, you start at the bottom and go clockwise. You multiply here, add here. So 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Bottom number stays the same. Times, now the same thing with this one. I'll work this way, multiply here, add here. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 more is 6. So I have 6/5. Okay, now I'm ready to multiply. Multiply across the top. 7 times 6 is 42. And 3 times 5 is 15. Now I have an improper fraction. So how many times will 15 fit into 42? And that would be 2 times, because 15 2 times is 30. So it would be 2 wholes with 12 left over, and the bottom number stays the same. However, now I can reduce. And a number that would fit into 12 and into 15 evenly, I'm going to call 3 as my magic number. Don't forget, bring your whole number over first. I'm going to do this just a smidge here. All right, bring your whole number over first. And then how many times will 3 go into 12? 4 times. And how many times will 3 go into 15? That would be 5 times. So 2 4/5 is my answer. And this is the one that I will do it on the calculator for you all to see. So, sorry, I do get completely backwards on here. ABC button's your best friend. And so I would do 2 ABC, 1 ABC, 3 to get the 2 1/3 times 1 ABC, 1 ABC, 5 to get the 1 1/5. And then I hit equals, and it comes up to our ultimate answer, 2 4/5. All right, so that was my little lesson on multiplying fractions. Let me know if you need anything. Have a good day.